real estate is a wonderful venture that lots of persons have plunged into over the years. It's very profitable. And the amazing thing to note is that there are two amazing seasons when it comes to real estate. It's called the pre-launch season and the official launch season. It's don't get it twisted. It has its pros and cons. And if you want to know more about the seasons and how you as a smart investor can benefit from those things, stay put. Don't go nowhere. Join us in this conversation. Welcome back to TPL Series. Yes, thank you to all our amazing subscribers and our audience that have been watching and following us from the very first start. This is an amazing edition of the TPL Series. My name is Onyinyechi Wills, and I'll be your host in today's episode. And I'm not alone here. I have some amazing people with me to talk about this beautiful topic today. So I have this delectable, sassy, beautiful dancer right now. So you can just tell them your name.
My name is Amarachi Best. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And my second guest is a dashing young man seated just beside me. So please do also introduce yourself.
My name is John Ogu. Thank you, viewers.
Okay, welcome back to CBS. As I said, we have an interesting topic to deliberate on today: the pre-launch season and the launch season. So I'll be asking Mr. John right here the first question, Mr. Randy. You have been into the real estate industry for a while. Yes, with remarkable results and experiences. So can you just tell us what pre-launch exactly means in real estate and how is it different from the official launch season? So what's the difference? A lot of people don't understand what the pre-launch season and the launch season means. So can you just tell us more about it? Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, my name is John Ogu. There's a huge difference between pre-launch and launch. And it's not like the difference is more, but we need the investor. Most time we don't usually take advantage of the different season, like pre-launch and launch.
Okay.
Pre-launch is when a property have not been launched.
Okay.
Now, what that means is, if a property has not been launched, a company might decide to sell at a particular price.
Okay.
Then when the property is now officially launched, the price now appreciated.
That's true.
And people that subscribe to that same property when it has not been launched, they have an equity of different amount depending on the property price. For instance, like our Urban Prime, I remember when we've not launched our Urban Prime, we're selling for 17 million naira. After we've given it a first sleep and we started filling and do some major work on it, property is currently selling for 25 million naira. So those that subscribed during the pre-launch, they now have an equity of 10 million naira, 8 to 10 million naira. So
that's huge.
That's the difference between pre-launch and launch.
That's
to the layman understanding.
That's fine. So pre-launch is before the launch when it's still bare, little or nothing. Then the launch season is when it's full blown, like you've started selling and there's a little lift on it. So the price usually lower during the pre-launch, affordable. That's nice.
And launch is not just for you to just keep a property without adding any value to it. You now say because you have started selling for a particular time, you now say that the property is now launched. That's not how it is. You have to give it a first live. Like one of our properties we are selling at Roma Kunde currently. We started when we've not launched, they're selling for 3 million naira. Then we take bulldozer there. We started grading the road.
That's fine.
And do a lot of work there. Now the pre-launch was over. We're now selling for 5 million naira. So it will not be that bullshit the way it is again. We have done clearing. Now you can move around the premises. When the property has been launched.
That's fine. That's okay. So thank you for that clarification. It's very, very important. Then Miss Best, you heard what he said. Like he has really, clarified the definition of the pre-launch season and the launch season. So on your side, why do you think that developers use the strategy of pre-launch? What's the reason behind the strategy, and how does this pre-launch season, how does it benefit the investors? Did you get the question?
Yeah, it's two questions. Yes. Looking at the developer aspect.
So why do they use that strategy?
Okay. First, pre-launch is more like you bringing the awareness of an estate to the investor. So we
Okay.
use this pre-launch season to create awareness and for people to actually acquire it at an affordable rate. Just like you say, the price differs from the pre-launch and the launch season. So
Okay.
you create awareness, like you don't just launch a property without creating an awareness of it.
Okay.
So this pre-launch season is a season whereby we create awareness. We tell people there's a property at this location. This is the value of the property. This is the landmark. This is the price. Everything you
Okay.
need to know about this property. Yes,
All right.
and during the pre-launch season, the price of the property is extremely affordable.
Okay.
That it's not like equal to value the value, just like the property he talked about at Urban Prime, at during the pre-launch season it was 17 million. But
Okay.
that value of that property was more than that. Was more than that. So at that period of time, we're just creating awareness, bringing investors to the mindset that there's a property here that is very good and suitable for them. And the second question you
What's the
asked,
needs? What benefits do the smart investors get if you key into the pre-launch season? So what is it for them?
it's a big benefit. Someone because the value of a property still using the Urban Prime, 17 million and 25 million
Okay.
is the same value but at different rates. Yes.
Okay.
So the benefit that the investor have is that they get to acquire it at an affordable rate. Because
Okay.
when the land is being launched, it's not the same rate. It's not the same. It's the same value at different price. So the investor gets to acquire this land at an affordable rate with the same value.
So is it
Value.
safe to say that these developers, the logic behind this is just to sell as many plots as they can using the pre-launch season? Is that a strategy to get enough buyers, enough investors? Is that not the logic behind it? Is that why the prices are slashed to get more buyers? Don't you think so?
Yeah. That is a good strategy.
Sure.
Is a good strategy.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes,
So
yes.
either way, it's a win-win
It's a
for
win for
the
both
developer
investors
and the.
and the developer.
Oh, that's fine.
Of
Okay.
course.
So safe to say that these developers they use the strategy behind the pre-launches is just to sell as many plots as they can.
Yes, to get more
Oh,
investors.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. So it's not really about what the investors gain. It's just to sell as many plots as they can. Is that what you're saying? Because I want to know the logic behind it. Is it just
No,
to
the
sell?
real logic behind it, see, if for like you say, is for smart investors.
Okay.
And this is specifically designed for your client, like people that have already invested with you, maybe one of your other location.
Okay.
Now you want them to benefit exclusively from the new one you're about to launch.
Oh.
So you bring that to their notice. Now the smart one will key into it. Why they save a huge amount of money? Why the ones that are not smart, they will still be like, I will buy. Those are the ones that are coming to buy Urban Prime now for 25 million, and I'm happy they are coming to buy now for 25 million.
That's fine. So I know you out there, you watching this program, you're a smart investor, and you're wondering why don't I take advantage of the pre-launch season? So go ahead and do the right thing. So Mr. Randy, you know that anything that has an advantage definitely has a disadvantage. The same is applicable in real estate. So can you tell us some of the risks these investors might face during the pre-launches? Because I know that it's not always rosy, right? There are one or two things to look out for. What are the risks you think that investors can meet these challenges during the pre-launch season
I
as
would
an
say,
investor?
like, I won't say this is a challenge actually, but one of the risks is during pre-launch, the properties are always very bushy.
Okay.
Many of them doesn't really have a good access road.
Okay.
So investors will be like, how can I go to that place? How can I say this place is just a bush? Now, I won't say it's a risk, but people that has foresight, people that think futuristic thought,
Okay.
they always take advantage of such locations and maybe such times. So there's no risk.
Okay.
I won't say it's a risk actually. Maybe investor can call it a risk, but for me, that I know what is in there, I can't call it a risk.
Okay, so how about people that are very skeptical about a particular location? Because I've heard of situations where investors go ahead and the invest in a particular area, and at the end of the day, because during the pre-launch season, we get promises. Oh, this place promises to be these in a couple of years, but at the end of the day, it's not realistic.
That's why it's
That's a
always
huge risk because once your money is stuck, there's nothing you can do about it. So I think that's because that's the risk they are very scared of. How am I sure that these things you're promising it's going to be achievable, it's going to be realistic.
Some of the promise at times it's not like the company or maybe the owner of this property are the one that's going to bring those development. For instance, you can promise them maybe a government infrastructure that is located at that location. Now, if the government have decided to slow down the pace or whatever they are doing there, I don't think you want to blame that on the company.
No.
Like that's my thought actually. Now, for instance, we say government is coming to do XYZ at this location. Maybe it has been approved. They've not started yet. That does not mean they will not. Eventually, it will come to play. So when you come to investment, you have to be patient. It's not a get rich quick stuff. You have to be patient when it comes to real estate. It's a game of patience.
All right, that's fine. And what do you have any?
Yeah,
Okay.
in such a scenario, it's always advisable if an investor, before you actually key into a property, you always do your due diligence.
Okay.
You know the development coming, you know if this development is happening, know even what the real estate company they are saying is right. Check it out, everything. Do your due diligence before you even key into the pregnancy.
Oh, due diligence is key. So you need to ask the right questions, regardless of the juicy, the sweet, the sweet promises.
Much juicy.
Yes, regardless of all those things, as a smart investor, do well to do your due diligence. I know you're gaining value from this amazing conversation. Please stick around. There is a lot you need to learn about the pre-launch and the launch season. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this short commercial. See you.
Buying land is great, but buying land and getting rewarded instantly, that's the power of Jolly Sales.
At ThankGod Limited, we are taking property ownership to the next level. So that's the good thing. When you buy any property from us during the Jolly Sales season, you don't just walk away with your plot alone. You also walk away with amazing prizes and beautiful home electronics, which definitely completes your home.
And here is what to stand to receive: smart TV, refrigerator, washing machine, gas cooker, blender, electric fan, pressing iron, and many more exciting rewards all awaiting you.
This opportunity is for a limited time and it is specifically designed for those who know how to seize value when they see it. So don't miss out.
With Jolly Sales, you don't just buy land, you buy comfort, lifestyle, and lasting value.
And do not forget, terms and conditions apply. You're welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we're still on TPL Series, yes, and today we are talking about the pre-launch season and the launch season for you, the smart investor. And don't forget, I have two amazing guests with me here today. So I'll be asking Ms. Beth this question. So, from the developer's perspective, what should be put in place? What do you think they should do first before announcing this pre-launch to their investors?
Okay, so the things that should be done during the pre-launch season.
No, before the pre-launch season, yes.
Before the pre-launch season,
yes.
First you get a good location.
Okay.
Yes. After you get a good location, you actually do your due diligence. You know if this land is free from any government attacks and anything. Then secondly, you actually go into documentation. Yes.
So you ensure you get the right documents for that property because you know there's court issues here and there, litigation issues everywhere. So you're saying the developer should ensure that the property is well secured legally.
Well secured, yes.
Okay, and you talked about due diligence too, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Let me add to what she just said.
Okay.
This favorite quote I always have. I have forgotten where I saw the quote. It said, "Know where the people are going to. Go there before them and wait for them."
Oh, that's
and before
nice.
you launch a property, where are the next location probably your investors want to be?
Oh.
Scout for those kind of location, get there before them, prepare the place, and then start inviting them.
Yum. That's nice. That's beautiful because I think location is key.
Location.
That's why we have the buy and build areas and the ones for long term investment. So if you want this place, we said something about because when I asked about your money being stuck during your investment, if you choose the wrong location, it will mess everything up for you. Yes, so location is very, very important. So you look out for where development is headed, get there before that. Oh, smart, sweet. That's nice. But Mr. Randy, I'm going to be asking you one other question. You know, a lot of people, especially realtors, they leverage on this pre-launch season. So, how do you think a realtor, because we'll have lots of realtors watching this show right now, so how would they leverage on this pre-launch season to build trust in their client with their clients to see that, oh, this is it, and make good sales during the pre-launch season?
Okay, for rental to leverage on this pre-launch season is
Yeah.
very simple.
Okay.
First, sales is knowledge based.
Yes.
They have to be knowledgeable about this particular location.
That's true.
Now, if you are knowledgeable enough to know that, okay, this location is supposed to be for 15 million and the company have not launched, they are not selling for 10 million, 5 million, as the case may be. Now, that is where you leverage on it. Go to your prospect, your client, tell them that this, me and you know this location is worth more than this.
Oh,
But
that's-
because the company have not launched, they are selling at the SYZ amount, that they are selling at a lower rate. So
you're saving up more
you are
for
saving up more. No, so it is a whole lot from the right. Now you have to be knowledgeable enough. Now know the current value of this location. Now tell your prospect that this is how much this place is valued currently. But now you have to leverage on this to get it at a cheaper rate.
Okay.
That's why I said sales is knowledgeable. You have to be knowledgeable to be able to convince your prospect when it comes to that.
Okay, and it helps them build trust, because if you're telling them something that will benefit them, it builds trust and confidence, and it makes you positions them as a consultant and an authority
when,
in
you,
this thing.
when some realtors go about telling people that they are consultant, those are the things that you need to know.
Yeah.
You're a consultant, mean you're a professional in this area. There are some things you know that your prospect does not know. That's what makes you a consultant.
That's
It's
true.
not just a name. So
Oh, that's fine. So as a realtor, start building trust now. Go and tell your investors, your prospects about those amazing properties before it shoots up. This is the best time to invest. And during the pre-launch season, you can get as many plots as you can. That's
Yes,
one
of course.
advantage.
Yes, of course, you can.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's true. So, Ms. Best, regardless of these things we're talking about, there are some red flags. There are some red flags too. That, what do you think the smart investors should look out for? Red flags that if you see these things during the pre-launch season, they should just take a step back, because let's not get it twisted. During this season, a lot of promises are made. So, what are the red flags you think that these investors could probably see and say, no, it's too good to be true, let me take a step back?
So some of the red flag an investor should look out for before going into a pre-launch, whether pre-launch or launch, some of the red flag is one, when the real estate company is over promising what they can actually do.
Okay.
For instance, now a land worth the value of 10 million, and what the company is promising is also worth the value, even more than the 10 million. So where is the profit? It's looking something that is not realistic enough. Yes. And secondly, again, when the documentation, they don't want to show you the document, because whether pre-launch or launch, documentation should be available. Yes. So when they're actually hindering the documentation or even inspection, yes, I could remember a client saying that they will pay 80% even before they go for site inspection. Yes. So when they start seeing all this stuff, just know that the estate is not available.
okay, in addition to that, investors has different mindset.
Okay.
What might seems like a red flag to me might not be to next person.
All right.
Now, there are investors that they like to achieve more than they qualify. They like it when they like it when they feel like they are cheating you. So this kind of investors, even if what you're promising them is equivalent to the price of the property, now what they want to achieve will be cloud their mind. So they won't even pay attention. Oh, what they are promising me is even bigger than what I'm buying from them. So how is this even possible? I know some investors that they don't even think about such ones. So now what might be a red flag to you might not be a red flag to the next person.
That's
so
true.
different persons, different ideology, different mindset, different red flags. Some person can even go to this one telling you that this you're even giving me is supposed to be more than this. And you know that what you're promising them is already way above what they're supposed to gain. So you know, see that red flag is different.
Yeah.
People with
And
different
sometimes even
mindsets.
some infrastructure we promise, some developers promise, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to put so things, sometimes it's just too much to absorb. The investor might just look at it like, is this real?
Yeah.
It sounds too good to be true.
But some investors they look at that and they'll be happy. Now I've seen some investors that want to give you 5 million. They want you to use that 5 million and design a skyscrapers for them.
That's true.
That's how some investors think.
Yes.
So
yes.
that's why when you come to the question you just asked, different persons have
Yeah,
different mindset.
yes, that's
You
true.
won't just say it like that.
That's true. And Ms. Beth and Mr. Randy, I know you represent ThankGod Properties Limited, if I'm correct, right? And I know you have amazing properties. I don't know if you have any on currently on pre-launch. I don't know if there's any property currently on pre-launch, so that probably we could just pitch it up. Probably before we round up, as we're rounding up.
We have
Yeah.
a property that is currently on
But
pre-launch.
that's go ahead and tell
Our
people
NMPC
about.
it is called Sophia Court.
Oh, Sophia Court. Where?
Sophia Court is located just by Akpajo Junction, fully fenced, steady like it's a pre-launch price currently.
Oh, and how much is it?
It's 35 million naira pre-launch.
Pre-launch price. Amazing, because that's a commercial
At the
hub.
launching price, it will be 45 million naira. So imagine someone that is subscribing to this pre-launch is already saving an equity of 10 million
10
naira.
million, 10 whooping million
If
naira.
you watch
That's
the video I
true.
made 3 days ago, I introduced the property and some persons come to my DM. I've already taken, I think it should be like 5 persons to visit the site already.
Oh, that's
Because some investors actually understand the difference between pre-launch and
And
launch.
launch,
And they
yes.
always key into it. Why some be like,
They just want to wait for the crowd.
So what did you call it again?
Sophia
Sophia
Court, Sophia Court.
Sophia Court is a place you don't want to miss. Selling for a pre-launch price of 35 million naira, 100% suitable for your commercial and residential purposes. Thank you all, and I don't know how to start thanking you, my amazing guests. Thank you. You all look beautiful. I don't want to let you go, but I just have to. But thank you for joining us on this edition, and I hope you all got value. We'll be here same time, same station next week. And please, if you have questions, do also drop them on the comment section. And that's all. Please, can you help me tell our viewers to like, share, and subscribe, please?
Okay, yes, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment. And you have question, like she said, drop it on the comment section.
That's all. How about you, Mr. Randy?
I want to thank all the viewers for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe. You can also turn on your notification bell so that you can always get notified each time we
That's
post
right.
educative content like this. Also, please, we don't know it all. Like, you might have a different opinion. Please don't
That's
forget.
true.
You can also drop your comment. Tell us your different opinion.
Sure.
Thank you
Your
very much.
opinion counts. Thank you all for joining us. So, from me, Amoye, and this is Ms. Beth and Mr. Randy signing out. We'll see you in the
Thank
next
you, guys.
episode. Bye.